3.5 hours till dark. Our fire failure. Woke up shivering. Grizzlies are coming out already. I'm right in Avalanche Country. Hear that? Yeah, me too. Quiet, peaceful, and coffee. Had to stop and hike into the woods to get my coffee pot, saws, and axe and stuff. Had them stashed for my next video. Come on, it's okay. It's okay, yeah, good puppy. Good dog. Here we are heading back to the Jeep. Only about a 3-hour drive to the mountains. My little co-driver. So as we travel up this logging road, notice how the snowbanks get bigger and bigger and bigger as we climb in elevation. Three and a half hours till dark. I don't know how this is gonna go, but we're gonna give it a try. As soon as I start trudging, I'll be too hot. Right, Pips? Right. So here I'm looking to find a good spot to dig a snow cave. Try it with these off, see what happens. Oh, I'm running out of time. Well, here we are in the wilderness, full on grizzly country. Grizzlies are coming out already, so it makes me a little nervous, but haven't seen any sign. I'm gonna keep going or I'm gonna be getting finished just in time to leave. This line in the snow is 2 different layers or multiple layers of snow, and I explain it a little bit later in the video. I think it was probably pretty much deep enough. You full on could build an igloo with this. Of course, I don't have time, nor the expertise. I could build an igloo, but it wouldn't be very pretty. I started playing around with that up in Nunavut. That's an art in itself. Oh, getting into tree branches. Have to break out the saw. Grab it. Somebody had a grunt and you weren't, so. I purposely chose this spot. It's right up against the tree. So I'm trying to use the fallen tree and the snow that was on it as kind of my one side of my snow cave. Saw me jumping on the roof there. This snow is so frozen with ice layers. It's probably not an issue at all ever, but I thought, I'll just give it a try. But it seems pretty solid. Well, earlier in the year I was complaining. I was talking about how good the winter had been. No snow, no winter, no cold. Making up for it now. I'm pretty high. I'm pretty high right here. I say pretty high. Nothing like Colorado or anything, but for here, I'm high. And I'm too hot on the inside, but my shirt's starting to get wet. So I'm like, can't put my coat on because I'm already too hot. Let's see how that works out. I'm gonna make a fire right down here though. It'll help. Okay. Oh, let's get the bed made, Pips. That's looking pretty inviting already. Well, it's been a long day. Once again, great plans to make supper. I don't think that's going to happen. Poofy pants, need those. Oh, my pillow, need that. Got our snow cave dug, and that's really about it. I've had a long day. So I'm gonna go to bed, and we'll see how the night goes. Hopefully our little tarp doesn't fall in. We'll see you in the morning. Oh, well, good morning. It's about 6:30 in the morning, maybe -5, maybe -8, something like that. First order business, coffee. I got a little story to tell you about our fire that we were gonna started to do. Our fire failure. I'm glad I brought my little propane heater so I can make coffee. But oh, I was asleep. Pretty good second half. like my shelter with the gunshot poacher thing. Oh, you're the star of this show, you know. Hey. Dog's life. Hey, Pips. There you are. Hey, Bobby. Hi. How was your sleep? Your sleep was good. I didn't feel you shivering. I shivered a couple times in the night. Woke up shivering. But again, went to bed wet, right? Like soaked from working hard and then being out in the snow without my jacket on because it was too hot. Wasn't sure how that was going to go. But went to bed quite damp, so that's not a good thing, but what do you do? I don't want to get out of here. Oh well, I got it. Got it. Oh. They're frozen too. Oh, nice dry vest. Should have lit the stove before my hands started getting cold. Oh, we're pretty fragile creatures. I'll show you my gloves. That's why I brought a second pair. Oh. I kept this inside here and didn't freeze. Cast iron frying pan. It's nice, but it's heavy. But I like bringing it, so I suffer with the extra weight. There's times when I wouldn't, but today, whatever, this trip I did. Coffee pot. All this time I still haven't even got the coffee pot. No, coffee pot. Oh, hey. I got this belt. I was supposed to say, ta-da! And I forgot again. Man, I gotta get with it. A little bit sore today. Not as bad as some of the adventures, for sure. My legs are toughening up. So as you can see, it's frozen. Trying to save time, not melt snow. Wasn't sure how much water I was going to need for the trek up here, so I brought 2, even though there's a abundance of snow. Something about a snow cave. You have unlimited possibilities. Ooh, coffee cream just fits. I smell burnt hair. Did you get your tail in the fire? Well, look at the video and see if you did. Well, I'm glad it didn't go to minus 20 or minus 30 last night, because I would have been suffering. These poofy pants and my little booties, they're awesome. Would have been really nice last night at the end of all this to strip off this wet upper stuff I was wearing, put on some dry shirts, and then a dry poofy jacket. Fortunately, this isn't a 10-day, expedition or something. You'd have to do things way differently than what I've done here. For me, hike up through the timber in the snow, build a shelter. It's fairly safe. I mean, hypothermia is still a reality. I shivered a couple times in the night. Woke up shivering, but it's not the same as either being completely lost in a situation with no way out, or being many days away from civilization. Oh, turned my stove off too much. Oh yeah. You know I like strong coffee, right? Well, now you know. I like strong coffee. Yeah, I could use a flint striker and all kinds of things, but I'm using a lighter. Oh, that's not good. I want to unscrew the top off the bottle. It could be a problem. Oops. Anyway, any of you see my Nunavut video where I talk about this? I talk about that scenario. Well, now you get to see it. You need some food, don't you? Okay, let's go down here and feed you. Come on. Pips would much rather eat people food. Oh, turned it off again. That wouldn't happen if I had a fire. Everything's harder when it's cold. I think it's about -8, maybe even -10. Just the way my fingers are reacting here, it's pretty, almost mitts. Dishes are done. Still haven't had coffee. So you saw when the coffee overflowed all over. The spout's going to be full of grounds. That's all right. It's supposed to be good for you. Oh yeah. Look at that. Stay. That really works, Yeah, that's pretty good. Oh, and the coffee cup's warm. I was going to bring a little sitting pad or something, but I didn't. Sure would be nice right about now. Nice to get something warm. Should really get the Bannock mix going, shouldn't I? Could have used about another 8 hours of sleep. The last half of my sleep was really good, but it was short. Pretty neat what you can make in the snow. See the dirt on the wall here? That's that layer I was showing you earlier. So it snowed, then it melted, and a bunch of stuff fell off the trees and that. So now there's this layer all the way through this whole snowpack. That can be dangerous for avalanches depending on how the two different layers of snow react. I tried to pick a spot where I was away from avalanche chutes, because I'm right in Avalanche Country. It's right here. But it was snowing so hard yesterday, it was really hard to see. So I gave it my best guess. I mean, being in the timber, big timber like this is less risk, but you could have that weird one-off avalanche and it just takes out timber. So it's a possibility in this rugged wilderness too, when you get in the real steep high mountains. You might have seen already on the video of the drive here some of the avalanche chutes in the distance on the hills, and that's right about where we are. Bannock mix recipe at the end of the video. Ooh, trail mix, cranberry trail mix. Didn't even have any last night. Baby bells, my favorite. I didn't even have those. Too tired. Oh, let's see if I can do this without making a mess. So the idea is for the egg to be inside the bag. Let's see if I can actually do that. And not rip the bag so that I can use it as a mixing bowl. Never cracked an egg on an axe before. That works pretty good. Try that again. Oh, it's hard to do when your fingers are frozen. Cream? I think my bannock mix is too runny this time. So every other time it's too thick. That's okay. I got a frying pan. I'm not doing it on the fire. If I was doing this on the fire, this would be a disaster. But because I'm doing it in a pan, oh, that smells so good. Why does it smell so good? Because of what's in it. Recipe at the end of the video. Do I dare put it in my coat? Man, if that Ziploc unzips, I'm going to be sad because I got no bannock. That's how we'll warm it. Oh, fingers. Cold. So I'll explain what happened with the fire. I showed you the flame or fire failure. So because I built this, dug this in along this log, and the log goes to that big huge root ball at the end, it's not sealed. There's airflow. So the air is coming through here, down past the log and out the root ball. Build a fire down here, just fill this with smoke. Normally with a snow cave, the air really has nowhere to go, so it doesn't go in there. But this one has just that little bit of airflow, and it was like a smokehouse. The snow itself is so deep here that to build a fire out in the snow, it would just sink right out of sight. So you'd have to dig down. If I was here longer, I would do that because it's so nice to have a fire. You could actually, cut some benches just like this in the snow around your fire. You can make a fire pit out of snow, fire in the middle. That would be toasty warm, actually. Oh, look at that. Yummy. Look how much it's expanded the bag just by warming it up in my jacket. Need a stir stick. Good enough. Let's have some baby bells. You love baby bells, don't you? First bite to the dog. Nice. Good dog. I think we're burning our bannock. Burned on the bottom, raw in the middle. Nice. Good dog. Like I said, burnt, but okay. Pure blackberry jam. You'll get some. Yeah, I think you'd like it. There you go. I give thanks before I eat, but I don't put it on YouTube. So if you're wondering and you're thinking, hey, he didn't... Yeah, I do. It's just private. Hear that? Yeah, me too. Quiet, peaceful, and coffee. Kind of tough to have to go back to the real world. Right on cue. There's the real world. Wonder where they're going. The funny thing is, I know they're there. They don't know I'm down here. They don't know where I'm at. They don't know that I'm enjoying this beautiful scenery. No, you're not getting in this bed now. I'm putting it away. Animals are designed for us to take care of, enjoy, laugh at their personalities. Hey, Pips? Yeah, you're funny. Oh. Seems impossible for all that to fit in here. Maybe it is. We'll see. It's definitely hard when it's cold. Who'd think you'd work up a sweat putting a little tarp away? Hot here, freezing here. Man, I'm gonna sprain a finger. Ugh. Well, I was thinking that wasn't gonna happen, but it did. It took me 10 minutes. Should have done that first. I would have been warm. Little chickadees. Hey guys. The chickadees were cheering me on for getting the tarp put away. I gotta get hiking. My feet are starting to get cold. I noticed this tree had a streak right down the side of it from top to bottom. I think it might have been hit by lightning. Oh, must be good for you.